Well. If it's not a hot woman in a red dress, and if it's like 90% guys and a lack of women, I'm not involved in that. That doesn't pertain to being straight or not. And never mind, screw it, I'm just messing with you guys. That was just, it's a joke that doesn't work. Alright, we're going to talk about the 2015 NASCAR season, the preview edition. So, like I did last year, and find it weird enough that the Xfinity and Camping World Truck Series preview was my better one than the other one. I don't blame you guys one bit. You guys would like to know more about the Xfinity and Camping World Truck because I follow all three series. And there's a lot of changes and a lot of stuff happening within those two series that we'll get onto it. But first and foremost, I'm going to give you the 2015 Sprint Unlimited lineup, if anybody has not known. So here are the lineup. So in row number 1, it will be Paul Menard, the bright yellow fella, along with Casey Kane in second. In row number 2, it will be the two front boys. Oh wait, never mind. That's supposed to be professional. Paul Menard and Casey Kane in the front row. Row 2 is Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski.
Ugh.
Okay, alright, let me mute the mic for a moment so I can finish real quick. Alright, row number 3, it is Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Row number 4, it's Greg Biffle and Kevin Harvick. Row 5, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr. Row 6, Jeff Gordon and Ryan Newman. Consider those two names what happened at Phoenix. But row number 7, Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards. He could miss the Daytona 500 in case if you do not know, but we'll talk more about it in tomorrow's Sprint Cup preview. Row number 8, Danica Patrick, Matt Kenseth. Row number 9, Jimmy Johnson and Clint Bowyer. Wait, more fuckboys. Nope. That's just my opinion. You guys have your own entitlement, but in my opinion, row 2 and row 9, nothing but fuckboys. Logano, I'm a little bit eased. I'm a little bit eased on my hatred towards Logano since I do agree with him when it pertains to hating the chase system and what cost him the title. But we're not going to talk about much about him or Penske at all. However, we will talk about Brad Keselowski in a sense because he owns a truck team. Row 10, Eric Almirola, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row number 11, Jamie McMurray and Tony Stewart, which interestingly enough, Tony Stewart already got in trouble by NASCAR again. That was quick. Row number 12, Casey Mears, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
What did he do?
At the field is Kyle Larson in 25th.
What did Tony do again?
I think he got in trouble for running practice without going to the inspection line. I think it was a car weighing issue. So he got in trouble and I had to send him to the truck. Alright, let's talk about Camping World Truck Series. But before we do that, Ryan, you got anything to say about that lineup in the Sprint Unlimited?
Why Kyle Larson got to start 25th?
It's from a random draw. It's not by speed or anything.
Paul fucking Menard on the pole.
Hey, Jeff Bodine started on the pole in the 2003 Budweiser shootout via a draw.
Don't you find it odd though that Logano and Keselowski are starting right next to each other?
That doesn't surprise me at all. More like Gordon and Newman and Johnson and Bowyer as well.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else to say before we talk about trucks?
Nope.
Alright, my pick for the Sprint Unlimited. Fuck it, I'm going to be biased. I'm going with Gordon. But in reality, I do think Hamlin may have a chance again.
Yep.
Who knows? Who really knows? Alright, so here's what I'm going to do with this Trucks and Nationwide, Xfinity preview. Failed it. We're going to run down the drivers and give our thoughts. And if we do not know the drivers, I'll do the best I can to research who they are to give you a bright idea. And also give out last season's stats. And then when we're done, we're gonna make our predictions who will finish in the top 5 in points.
Yep.
Trucks are going to be difficult, but we'll see. Alright, we're going to start with Tyler Young in the 02 truck. He will run full-time again according to J-Ski, and last year Tyler Young finished...
Don't know him.
There's a lot of them you may not know, but where is Tyler Young? Tyler Young finished 13th in the points last year. No top fives, no top 10 finishes. In fact, he's the highest finisher in the points from a year ago that did not win a lap. Well, wait, Mason Mingins is, but Tyler Young is looking for his first career top 5 or top 10 in general. He ran the whole season. Average start 21st, average finish 20th. He finished on the lead lap 5 times.
Yep.
Given that it is the O2 truck and usually it runs at the back or at best in the middle, I don't see much from Tyler Young. But he did finish in the top 15 points mainly by virtue because he was eligible for truck points while like Kyle Busch and all those other guys are not. That's why he's that high in the points last year.
Yeah.
Alright. 03 truck in the Chevrolet. It is pretty much somewhat confirmed, but not really. However, it will run a partial season in trucks and Xfinity. It is by far, in my opinion, the better female driver and one of the most underrated drivers in the last 5 years when it pertains to performance, and being underestimated would have to be Johanna Long. Come on.
I'm gonna have to start watching Truck Series. I'm gonna have to start watching more Truck Series again.
I follow the trucks to a certain degree. I always pay attention, good enough that
I stopped watching Truck Series a couple of years ago because of Kyle Busch.
For the last time Johanna Long was in a major NASCAR series, mainly Xfinity and trucks, you have to go back a few years. In fact, the last time she was in a NASCAR series was in 2013 nationwide at the time.
Yep.
The last time you have to go back for trucks, you have to go all the way back to 2011 where she led 2 laps. I just really hope for the best. Really hope for the best for Johanna Long because, in my opinion, she has the talent. It's just a matter of sponsorships. Plus, if I
Even
make
without a sponsor, still better than Danica.
Yep, if you put her in a competitive truck or nationwide team, I think she'll get a couple top 10s.
Yeah.
If I was to do 100 heart salutes to women, probably be on my list. I will not tell you what I mean by 100 salutes. It's kind of obvious, but I'm looking forward to what she does. I hope she does relatively well. She has the credentials. That's the thing. Johanna Long has the credentials. If I remember, she was a Snowball Derby winner.
Yeah.
Commercial. This is the thing that bothers me about racing reference. Sometimes they play it in commercial in the middle of nowhere. This darn computer. Can I just check what? I think it was Snowball Derby that Johanna Long won at, if I recall. She's a talented female driver, that's what I will tell you. The result may not be there, but it's probably because of the equipment and the team. So obviously, it's being the fact that she's in an underfunded team, that's why.
Yeah.
If this son of a bitch works, I will tell you her credentials. Why the fuck is not? Oh, fuck it, let's go. Alright, she will be teammates. Wait, hold on. Because she's running for Alfarama.
Let me guess.
Never mind. She's not teammates with anybody on the wrong team. However, driver of okay. Alright, I should be able to give you the information. 22 years old, 2010 Snowball Derby winner. That's what she's known for. It's kind of my type of woman, but that's another sort of another. Alright, number 05. You're gonna have to guess this one.
Ty Dillon. Wait, hold up. Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon don't. Oh.
Finish 15th.
What happened to the regular group?
Hold on. Remember Ty is in Xfinity now?
Oh, yeah. It's been so long since I've watched Truck Series.
Alright, this guy drove 19 races. He finished in the top 5 twice, believe it or not. Finished 4 top 10s, led 5 laps, finished on the lead lap 7 times. If this doesn't help, I'll tell you. I'll give you 3 options. Option A. He goes to a private high school and then became hardcore thugonomics. B. He won an ARCA race.
Nope.
A Daytona ARCA race. And C. He fucked up his Richard Childress Racing before being in trucks again.
Is it one of the Dillons?
Nope. He won ARCA race at Daytona. That should be plentiful.
Who is it?
Saxby's. John West Townley.
Oh, of course.
He'll be going. He's gonna be.
It took me a while to remember because I haven't watched trucks in about 4 years.
He's gonna be driving a Chevrolet instead of Toyota. He's gonna be full time, so watch out.
John West Townley, the guy in the Truck Series that I think deserves the win. I don't care what other people say.
He could win Daytona. You never know. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think John West Townley could be in the top 10, but that's being understated. It's just like if he gets rid of his car side, he may get a top 10 point season.
Yeah.
Alright. Ray Black Jr. in the 07 truck. He drove a couple of times, Stardom Park. He'll be a full-time driver this year. He'll be running for Rookie of the Year.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Let's see, where is he? Where did he finish in points? He finished 29th in points, 7 starts. He actually led a lap. So I'm going to give him a curve, but I don't see much of him. He could get a couple top 15s, but we're going to have to wait. Alright, number 1 truck, Donnie Neuenberger. Always the man who flipped over at Dover a decade ago. Almost a decade ago.
I'm sorry that name.
Donnie Neuenberger. Let me see. Donnie Neuenberger. Did he drove? I swear he drove trucks last year. Guess not. Let me look at. Donnie Neuenberger. Born in '62. Still has not made a cup race. He hasn't made a NASCAR start since 2013. He hasn't made a truck start since 2012, and I would imagine it's Daytona. No, Talladega. He finished in the top 5 a couple years ago at Daytona, and I still remember he did. I think it was 2011.
Yeah.
Okay, mistake. Yeah, 2010, he got a top 10 finish. I'm guessing it was Daytona. Let me see, Daytona. Timothy Peters won that race. That was the beginning of Timothy Peters' run. More on Peterson.
Oh, okay. Peters, I know about him.
Donnie Neuenberger finished 9th. It was also when Stacy Compton was still in trucks. Yeah, JJ Yaley finished 10th. We're going to talk more about him tomorrow since he is a full-time cup driver. Donnie Neuenberger, who knows? Here comes Donnie Neuenberger. I'm not sure how he'll do. I think he'll be right in the back as usual. Alright, Eric.
Yeah.
Alright.
Next driver.
This is my pick to win it all. And I'm being sarcastic because I usually am somewhat sarcastic when I mention Erik Jones. Erik Jones, full time, guarantees going to win 3 races. What? You don't think Erik Jones is going to win 3 races?
I'd be surprised if he wins 2.
He's driving for Kyle Busch! I would be surprised if Pat Holster will win another race. I'll figure it out in a few minutes if Cole Custer's going to drive full-time. Anything else, I saw a 0. Fuck it, Erik Jones, maybe in my top 5 in the final standings. Apparently, Rain disagrees. He thinks I'm being a sarcastic son of a bitch.
No. I've been watching Jones I've been watching Jones at Talladega and Daytona, and I'm not impressed.
Come on, short track racing. He's good on the short tracks. We'll see how he does full time, though. I'm high on him. I have high thoughts on him, though.
I'll have to start watching trucks again. If I can make time in between my leagues.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I say the 5 guys that will be the future: Elliott, Larson, Jones, Blaney, and Wallace.
Somebody told me Chase Elliott made a start in Truck Series.
He did. He won in Canada. I think he turned Ty Dillon to win the race, and that's when some random girl from, I think it was Mike Skeen, wrecked Max Pappas. Long story short, go watch that race. It's a hectic race in Canada.
Yeah.
It's always the races in Canada that's exciting. I always miss it.
Shout out to my friend Kyle, who's a Canadian.
Dude, listen, the last Friday, so we played nothing but Canadian music.
Yep, Friday the 13th.
Number 6. Okay, we'll give you Erik Jones' status. He finished 18th in the points. He drove 12 starts. He won 3 times. I'm telling you, he won 3 times last year. I think he could win 3 more. 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s, 2 poles, led 300 laps, which is the second most next to Darrell Wallace. He led 2 more laps than Matt Crafton, the champion. Average start 6.1, average finish 5.2. I'm telling you. I have him.
Please tell me it's not Kyle Busch.
Yes, he's driving for Kyle Busch. I'm talking about Erik Jones still. Alright, number 6. Norm Benning. He was 17th in the points.
I don't know much about him, but I've heard of him before.
These days, he's known for hauling ass, did whatever it takes to qualify for the race at Eldora 2 years ago. This is before Kyle Larson. There was Norm Benning, who did balls to the walls driving just to get into the race, and a couple of the drivers helped him to prepare the truck just to start the main event.
Yeah.
Average start 29.7, average finish 24.4. He drove all the races. He didn't finish in the top 5 or top 10 at all, which is why he's ahead of Erik Jones. But I wish he does well. I hope he still runs the whole season because it's really unsure. Now this is the guy he should have won last year. He had the truck. He was going to win the race at Gateway. And I'm talking about Joe Nemechek's son, John Hunter Nemechek in the 8th.
John Nemechek. Well, at least I can say something about John. He's better than that other Nemechek. I can't even remember that other Nemechek name.
Come on, Joe was good in the 90s. Dominated the plate tracks in qualifying.
Joe
Yeah,
was
he
good in
didn't
the
win. But he was that damn good in the 90s. On the plate tracks and in qualifying.
My friend Lewis called him Old Man Joe.
Since Nemechek is not really full-time, he's not the oldest guy in the field. But seriously, John Hunter Nemechek should have won Gateway if it wasn't for Herman Caron, if it wasn't for a flat tire cover. The race at Gateway, if you want to watch a truck race from last year, I recommend go watch the Gateway truck race. I love that race, especially the ending. Alright, John Hunter Nemechek has one to finish having a top 5, 6 top 10s, led 53 laps, average finish of 10. He drove 10 starts. His only top 5. Let me see. It was Loudon. He's got a number of 6th place finishes at Eldora, Bristol, Dover. He had a really good run at Dover, by the way. As far as Nemechek's status is that Joe Nemechek will drive a couple of races. Guessing the 18 truck will be the 8 truck will be full time, but John, once he turns 18, he's gonna drive the whole rest of the season. I say top 15 again next year, top 10. John Nemechek could be one of those star fours. Alright. Jennifer Jo Cobb. Last year, another female driver. 23rd average finish, 9 starts, finished 60th in the points. Probably going to be the same, maybe better.
No better than Danica.
Let's take a look. This next guy, I'm going to have to look up his information because this is Cameron Haley in the number 13 truck.
Who?
Cameron Haley in the number 13 truck. He's replacing Jeb Burton. More on Jeb Burton tomorrow. I have a lot to say. That might be criticism, but at the same time, you got to think about it.
Yeah.
All I got to say, for a sneak peek, Ryan Truex. More on that tomorrow.
Oh, man. Ryan freaking Truex.
I have that feeling. I'll tell you more about him, but here, Cameron, I skipped Ben Kennedy. Ben Kennedy was last, before we talk about Cameron Haley, Ben Kennedy was last year's Rookie of the Year. Scott Cipodelli would be his crew chief. Finished 9th in the points, 7 top 10s, a single top 5, meaning his best finish of last year was... Come on. He started at the pole at Daytona, so he did start with a bang. He finished third at Martinsville. I think he could be a contender for a win or two, but who knows. He's in the 11 truck, which is Red Horse Racing. Alright, Cameron Haley. Cameron Haley is known for winning the Uno Battle at the East versus West Shootout at Daytona in 2013. He's driven for the famous Bill McAnally racing team. If you guys do not know who Bill McAnally is, he's a famous Winston Westover. He was a race car driver in the 90s when guys like Butch Gilliland, David Gilliland, Kevin Harvick, Brendan Gaughan were around that time. He's part of the next program, which is the equivalent of NXT. He has intentions to run the whole season, so we'll see how he does. I'm curious. Let's see, Cameron Haley. Did he make a start? I don't know. Cameron Haley. I can't think about it right now. Let's move on to Daniel Hemrick, number 14. He's gonna be another rookie. Daniel Hemrick. Let's take a look at his status. He is from Kannapolis, North Carolina.
Earnhardt country.
He's driven modifieds in his day. He's a young gun.
If he's from Kannapolis, if
He
he's
won
from
the
Kannapolis,
Lexus
that
Million in 2010, and he does a backflip too.
Is he friends with the Earnhardts?
I have no idea, but he does backflips when he wins, apparently, according to his official site. I'm not sure how. We'll see how he does. He's relatively young, 44 years old. We'll see how he does. He's in the 14 truck, so I don't expect much. Number 15, Mason Mingus. He has a single top 10, finished 11th in the points. I thought he won the pole, but I confused him with Spencer Gallagher for whatever reason. He finished 10th at Kansas and on the lead lap to add on. He was at one point in the top 10 at Phoenix, but a 29th place finish at Homestead dropped him to 11th. I think he's got to step it up too. He's running Earnhardt Childress engine. If it helps. He's gonna do good. Alright, next guy. My man. Number 17. Timothy Peters.
Timothy fucking Peters. And oh yeah, I figured I'd get this out. The Talladega win that Peters won was not because of luck. It was because Kyle Busch is an ass.
Thank you for telling me. Let's try to remember what race he won, and now remember what said at an early morning afternoon race at Talladega. Well, he was the points leader 3 times last year, even at Daytona, because who the fuck won Daytona last year? Kyle Busch?
Yes.
I'm trying to think if he did he? Yes, Kyle Busch, of course. Ryan Truex Jr. Ryan Truex finished 4th. Alright, last year Peters finished 5th in the points, 9 top 5s, 13 top 10. Average start and finish 10. He has to win the championship. He's got to be really good. In fact, I have him ahead of Erik Jones so far for my top 5. Mind you not, he led every single lap at Bristol in 2012. Mind you not. A track like Bristol, if you could lead every lap, that's impressive.
Very, very impressive.
Alright, next guy. Number 19. He's going to run full time again. This guy finished 12th in points, 3 top 5, 9 top 10s, 2 poles, 8th place average, 11th place finish. Driver of the number 19 truck, Tyler Reddick. Owned by not only then, Rain, take it away.
I'll have to keep my eye on Reddick this year. I mean, I'm not going to be able to watch every truck race because of my league and stuff, and trucks run on Friday at the same time my league is, but I guess I'll watch a little bit of truck races when they're on, when I have the time, and I'll keep my eye on Reddick, see what he does.
I think Tyler Reddick could have a top 10 season. It depends if Brad Keselowski doesn't fuck it up, like with Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain got fucked. I said he still has some potential being good. But he got screwed. Look, I'll even show you the stats. Rajasthan. He only drove 3 races. Last year. Look at the year before. He finished 18th for the points because he didn't drove the whole season. He had 4 top 5, 7 top 10s, 2 poles. Where is he now? 45th last year.
Oh.
He only drove 3 races after he got sacked. So I say Tyler Reddick could have a strong season. He's going to do whatever it takes to keep the sponsorship, otherwise he's going to get screwed. Alright. Number 20 truck will be Gray Goulding and Scott Legacy. Goulding will run 8 races, Legacy 2 races, including Daytona, so it will be Scott Legacy in the car. Goulding actually has a top 5 finish. I'm guessing it is Eldora? Bowmanville. That's Montreal. That's Canada. Yep, that's Canada. Finishing the impressive 4th place finish in Motorsport. Yeah, so we'll see how he does. I don't expect much either for him. Legacy. Let me go find Scott Legacy. Don't see him up there. Oh well. We'll see how he's only gonna run Daytona and Homestead. Alright. In the 23 truck, what used to be Jason White's truck not anymore, and it is Spencer Gallagher, who won a pole at Daytona once a time ago. Gallagher has a top 5, had a top 5, top 10, finished 27th. He only drove 9 races last year. And that was Talladega where he finished 3rd. Qualified 6th twice at Phoenix and Las Vegas. I'm sure he would do just fine. And also, not to mention, Joey Coulter, who finished 7th in points, 3 top 5s, 10 top 10s, will not be in trucks this year. He's going to be in team relationships coordinator for GSM Racing, which is sad. Because I see Coulter could have a couple more years. He might be a dark horse Xfinity competitor, but it's just how racing is sometimes. Here comes the Motherload 29 truck. It's going to be driven by Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Austin Searwald, and Ryan Blaney all together. Blaney is going to be part-time in trucks and Xfinity and in Cup. The question is where he's going to get pushed.
Who are the drivers in the truck? In that truck?
Keselowski, Logano, Ryan Blaney, and Austin Searwald.
Okay.
Ryan Blaney was the Blaney was the runner-up last year in the point standings. 21 points short to the eventual champion Matt Crafton. 2 poles, 17 top 10s. He finished outside 5 times. He had a solid year. I think he could be up there in my elite group of the future, but we'll see how he does in the Wood Brothers. I think he'll do fine. Go on.
Let's see. All those drivers you named for the 29, let's see. In order. Horseface, Jackass, Decent Driver, and the last guy, have no idea who the hell he is.
Austin Searwald. If I recall,
no idea.
He's the one who got Arca break to Kansas, but we're not going to ignore that. Austin Searwald, where did he go? I thought he drove trucks last year too. Alright, Austin Searwald. He's going to be driving the 29 truck for 13 races, which is over half the year. He's from Maine. The only other Maine driver to know work is Ricky Craven. He's part of Junior's JR Motorsports development. Born in '94. He won. He won in his ARCA debut in Michigan. So he's an up-and-coming young gun. I hope he does. I can see maybe he can win. But then again, well, I'm not gonna judge him on it because he won last year. That's why I remember hearing from him on Facebook as a recommended face to like. You know what? I'm gonna give him a follow and see where he goes. Yes, Cyril, we'll see how he does, but I have some hope for him. Alright, James Busher.
Oh, the 54 truck?
No, 31 truck. He's gonna drive a couple of races, so he's not gonna be.
I was thinking of his number in the nationwide. Oops.
He's running, so I think he'll pop up again. Alright, in the 33 truck, Ty Dillon won the Daytona, and Atlanta, Charlotte, Eldora. Austin Dillon's going to drive at Pocono, Michigan, Loudon. But Brandon Jones is going to drive the Sauter 16 races.
Ty fucking Dillon, just like I said in my Brad Keselowski rant.
Brandon Jones has to finish in the top 5 of Dover. He qualified 10th for Bristol. He has some decent finishes, but he only drove a handful of races. He's no relation to Erik Jones, so we'll see how he does. Alright, 35, Justin Martin, Ikunuri Ogata.
Who?
Akinori Ogata. Yeah, it sounds like a weird name, but let's see, Akinori Ogata. He's gonna drive. He's from Kanagawa, Japan. Born in '73, so he's not young at all in this day and age. But he's gonna be driving the 35 truck. He's driven a couple East races, majority. I'm guessing he's a Super GT driver. I don't know. That's why you never heard of him. As far as Justin Marks status, you can find it relatively quick. Common name in trucks too, by the way. Justin Marks. Yeah. They're gonna be running. They'll be splitting races.
Dylan Rash literally thinks I'm gonna do a league race on NASCAR during the Sprint Unlimited. Hell no. He just asked me on Facebook, do you want to try to qualify for my League 500, which is at 7 tomorrow? I just messaged him, no, I'm watching Sprint Unlimited. I'd rather watch real NASCAR.
Alright, continuing on, because I like to get the trucks portion out of the way so we can get into Nationwide. I mean, Xfinity. Failed the times. Scott Saunders is going to run in trucks, Australian driver. Scott Saunders. Real quick bio on Scott Saunders. If it roads, guess not. Alright, okay, we got it. Number 50 will be Cody Ware. He's going to be driving full-time. I don't think I expect much from Cody Ware. I'll probably forget who he is in the long run. Okay, Saunders drove a couple Xfinity races like a few years back. He's kind of up and coming to it a little bit. He's done some karting around America and Australia. Cody Ware. He is the son of owner mogul Rick Ware. He's born in '95. He drove a truck race last year at Talladega, 4 Xfinity races. So I have not much to say. All right, 51 truck. Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, Matt Tifft. Flores is going to be somewhat fucked, but he's going to be driving Xfinity Series. I'm concerned for Flores as far as how long he'll.
Kyle Busch. Okay, I'm gonna make it official. Every Camping World Truck Series that Kyle Busch qualifies for, I'm not watching.
He's gonna drive.
Why? Because I know he's gonna win the race that day. Well, I won't be watching those 4 races.
Suarez will drive 13. Tift will drive 16. Not Tift, if I can find it real quick. Daniel Suarez drove a truck race before. Tift. Matt Tift. Oh, he got a top 10 finish. 3 starts last year. And that was in Martinsville. Or the Christopher Long team before he, so he was with a very small team. So I can expect something in the short tracks from Tift. We'll see. All right. Justin Boston, the ARCA guy, is going to be driving the 54, replacing Darren Wallace, who's going to be full-time in Roush. I still think he's fucked. If he can somehow make it through Xfinity Series, Darren Wallace off, there's hope for him. Because Roush is not a hot team at all these days.
No.
Boston. Okay, Cameron Haley's got 2 top 10s actually. He finished 40th in the points, going back to him. 2 out of the 3 races finished in the top 10. Those were Loudon in Texas for Motorsport. So there's some hope for him. I see some hope. Boston. He drove 1 start in trucks. He finished 25th at Bristol, so he wrecked, so he's going to have to step it up there, but... Alright, 63. Jake Griffin is the only confirmed driver for Martinsville, but Justin Jennings may be considered. Alright, the reigning, defending, undisputed champion world, champion of the world, Matt Crafton! Yeah! 17 top 10s, 13 top 5s, 7th place average finish, 7.7 average start, 2 wins. Now top 5, you can view it as a difference maker, big time. Yeah, 1 more top 5 than Ryan Blaney. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to go out of the curb. I would not be surprised if Crafton wins the title again. Because look at the guys in the top 10. Most of them most of them. Yeah, you're gonna understand. There's a couple. Here's the top 10 of last year's standing. Crafton, he's staying. Blaine is not gonna be in the championship hunt. Wallace moved on. Donnie Sauter could be the guy to beat Crafton. Same with Peters.
Yeah.
Caroga, Coulter, Burton, all gone. Ben Kennedy, maybe, but not really. Brian Silas, he finished 10th in the points, otherwise known infamously for falling down in his head in Martinsville after wrecking. He's going to be full-time. I have Sauter, the short. I'm going to go on my limb. Ben Kennedy may be a top 10. Okay, Cole Custer is considered as still going to be part-time.
Yeah, I might have to get on TSN in a little bit because D-Criminal's throwing a temper tantrum.
Damn it, Sean! You're ruining the review!
Lewis just messaged me on Facebook. If that's Facebook you're in the background. Lewis messaged me saying D-Criminal's he's kind of butthurt over what happened tonight in the league race.
If you have to take care of it, we can
Continue
end
on
it
with you,
in Xfinity tomorrow in a separate video, and then cut tomorrow. If it's
you
gonna
wanna
take
do
a
that.
while, we might as well wrap
where
up
are we
trucks
at?
and
Where are we at with the trucks?
40. We're almost done. I just kind of gave you the rundown. So here are my top 5 predictions. I actually have Matt Crafton winning the title for the first 3 years in a row. It will be difficult, but he has it a lot more easier because you have so many guys that are moving on from trucks to Cup and Xfinity that he's gonna have an easy year unless Johnny Sauter
Hold
and
up,
Steven step it
time
up.
out, hold up. Did you say Crafton would be the first guy in truck history to win back-to-back titles? Hasn't somebody done that before?
Nope. We're talking about also being the first triple. He'll join, if he does, he'll join David Pearson, Cale Yarbrough, and John Cena, Jimmy Johnson to do so. Because only Yarbrough and Johnson has won 3 or more straight titles. Crafton, I'm going, he could be the guy to join those. I still wish he makes a Cup start. Still wish. Let me iterate you the top 10 again. Here are guys who finished in the top 10 last year that are not going to be in Cups full time. Blaney, Wallace, Kuroga, Sauter, Burton. That's half of the top 10 gone. Still upset that Kuroga still had not. He is full time. Is he running Xfinity full time? I don't see him at all. I did not mention Ramon Kuroga at all in this list. I hope I'm not skipped him. I'm in Xfinity right now. Fucking off that. Kuroga.
Fuck the Xfinity name.
Kuroga. Carlos Contreras is still running Xfinity. I did not mention Kuroga. How come? Oh, motherfucker. Kennedy's fucked. The 31 is gone. Hornady, I forgot. No. He's driving the 11 full time. I said. The team that shut down is the 30 truck. That was a bullshit saying, sort of. They sacked Hornady late in the year. I think the entire Turner Scott is gone. I think they said they were moving on to Xfinity on a regular basis. Turner Motorsport, let me see. I think they are fully. No, they're gone. They're gone. You could say one of the best truck teams establishments in the last decade gone. That fucking sucks.
How come?
They should financial disputes, financial problems.
Oh.
How come what is Kuroga doing this? What is he doing, Nick? Because I swear Kuroga is.
Oh my god, D-Criminal, I don't care!
God damn it, Sean! How many times I have to tell you? Oh, Kennedy replaced Kuroga. Kuroga is fucked this
He's
year.
pissed off. D-Criminal's pissed off because he led over 100 laps tonight, and he still lost the race to Markle. Not my fault the green white checkered happened.
Let me see if I can find it, because if you have to take care of it, we can end it with trucks and talk about the Xfinity Series tomorrow early, and then Cup.
What about how early?
In a few minutes, if this thing's becoming a little issue with D-Criminal. Ah, motherfucker, he has no ride.
Saying that people jump restarts when he's the one doing it.
He's not going to be at Daytona despite finishing the top 5 3 times, 10 top 10s, almost won a gate weight as well. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that not just because I'm Hispanic, because in general, I say he would have been the top 5 guy or a win. So here is my top 5 predictions. Here's what I have in my top 5. I said Crafton is the champion again. Johnny Sauter will finish in second.
Did we talk about Bubba Wallace?
Bubba is going to the Xfinity. I just mentioned that.
Oh.
That's what I say. Over half the top 5 are gone. Blaney, Wallace, Caroga, Coulter, Burton. Half are gone. Burton is in Cup. Coulter is now in team management. Caroga is Riley's. Wallace Xfinity. Blaney splitting. Triple duty. So Crafton, I say Crafton's gonna have an easy championship run unless the truck regulars can do something about it. In fact, Timothy Peters, I still see he's gonna fall short. He'll be third. Erik Jones, I'm highly of him. He's gonna be fourth. And Ben Kennedy, top 5. Those are my truck predictions for my top 5 points. If you're able to answer it, go ahead. Who do you think is going to win the championship, and who's going to be in the top 5 points?
Well, it'd be pretty ballsy saying this for me, but I think Timothy Peters could win the championship.
I really want him to win the title too. In fact, Darrell Wallace had the most wins of the regulars. Erik Jones in second. However, I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Won 7 times. Last year out of 10 races. It's not Jimmy Johnson, people. We're talking about Bush.
Somebody, Brian France, please make a rule saying that Cup regulars are not allowed to race in truck or nationwide. Fuck Xfinity.
Fuck it. 5 races. Oh, let's get through this Xfinity series. A couple of Xfinity notes out there. The Motorsports group are all moving to Cup, so Josh Wise, Matt DiBenedetto, and Ryan Nelson usually help the cars at best, especially DiBenedetto. Remember Matt DiBenedetto wasn't Joe Gibbs? Pepper Farm remembers. Even I do. He was in the 18 and 20 car several years ago. Dylan Kwasniewski does not have a rise, so he's part-time with the 42 car. Because of Turner shutting down, Kwasniewski's screwed. All right. We're going to do a quick rundown of Xfinity, what we're going to talk about.
We'll be talking about Xfinity tomorrow, everyone that's watching.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Xfinity tomorrow because I think splitting up the series will be a little bit more effective.
Because I'm going to have to get off in a little bit because it looks like the criminals throwing up.
Motherfucking commercial. I think we should do it. We just keep it like that. We'll talk about. Oh yeah. Before we wrap up the 24 Trucks Series review, here are the races. All of them is going to be on Fox Sports 1 with the exception of Talladega, which will be on Fox.
Yeah.
So the 23 races, they actually added one race. So here are the rundown. Daytona, next Friday. Atlanta, February 28th. Then a month later, it will be Martinsville, which was the last couple of years the second race of the year. Then trucks will not be back till May 8th in Kansas. Then Charlotte
Hmm.
is the week after. Then Dover 2 weeks after. Then it will be Texas, Gateway. I'm telling you, Gateway. I'm glad they brought it back. So worth the wait. Then you have Iowa,
Yep.
Kentucky, Eldora, July 22nd, Eldora. Circle it on your calendar. Pocono on August 1st, Michigan, August 15th, August 19th will be Bristol. Another one to circle on your calendar is Mosport, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park in Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada. Road course racing. Then the final few races in Chicago, Loudon, Vegas, Talladega, Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix, Homestead. I think I'm not sure how the truck season is going to be. Given that you have so many crop of talent gone, it's going to be a difficult year for the trucks.
Yeah.
Really difficult year for the trucks. I would not be surprised if there's a lot of Cup guys winning it again. Don't worry, Rain. Kyle's only going to drive 4 races. Also, we think at this point.
Yeah. Before we end the video, you want to talk a little XPRL before we end it?
Alright, so for those who are willing to hear who are here to listen to the preview, we're pretty much done with Camping World. We're going to talk about XPRL for a brief moment, and then we're going to talk about the Xfinity Series and Cup tomorrow. We're going to have a lot to talk about in Xfinity, especially in Cup. More importantly, after the Sprint Unlimited. So,
yep. Here is the new chase grid. This is the new chase grid for XPRL. As you see, 3 drivers have moved on. D-Criminal, who we're kind of having a little bit of problems with right now. Manic has moved on, and I moved on barely. If Dynamite had won, he possibly would have knocked me out. Markle won again today, his 3rd win this season, and his 2nd green-white checkered win of the year. Do you consider Markle's 3 wins lucky? Like Kentucky, he fuel glitched. Darlington, he won a green-white checkered, and Kentucky tonight he won a green-white checkered. Would you consider those lucky?
Yeah.
So now we're going to Chicago next week.
Okay, I was going to say real quick, those who are expecting the Xfinity preview, we decided to just postpone it on because I felt like, we got a lot to say about Xfinity. It's going to take a little longer. Hey, the longer the better.
Yep.
So I will...
And then stay tuned for the Sprint.
Sprint Unlimited, you said?
Stay tuned for the Sprint Cup video as well.
Oh, we're going to have a big round table. Let's hope so, because we're going to rant. I'm going to rant on the numbers. We'll see.
Okay.
We're going to be breaking hearts and faces.
So, Markle won today. Pro got 2nd, and I know you said off air that he's going to win. What do you mean by
who? Zombie?
Pro
Zombie to
finished
win.
2nd.
Oh, I said Pro has to win eventually. I say he's gonna win before the year's out. I guarantee it.
Look at what he's been doing since Watkins Glen.
Yep.
Watkins Glen finished 3rd. Charlotte almost won. Richmond led the most laps. Kentucky finished 2nd. What's going to happen at Chicago?
It's gonna be nail biting. It's gonna be nail biting racing. I can tell you that right now.
What now? Any words you like to say to the drivers up to the 3rd round when Chicago starts up next week? Because I think some of them are going to see the video.
Get ready for white knuckle racing. Go all out like you saw with Jeff Gordon and Kyle Larson. They went all out. The high speed, the apron
Now-
was useful. Not much of a racetrack where you get wrecked, but keep it steady. Keep your car stabilized. Because Chicagoland at times can snap the car out. Look at Larson and Gordon, like I mentioned.
Yep. And the reason why D-Criminal is in a foul mood is because D-Criminal led 110 laps out of 133, and he lost on a green-white checkered at the end of the race. So Sean lost his smile, and now he's up throwing a temper tantrum.
Anything more else to say? Because I do have something to wrap it up with.
Yeah, D-Criminal, calm down. You're in the third round. Stop being so butthurt. Stop saying that people are always jumping the restarts when sometimes you're doing it. You need to kind of stop. D-Criminal, you're the underdog, dude. And quitting the league, there's been talk of D-Criminal quitting very soon. D-Criminal, you don't really need to... Uh-oh. Well, I can tell Otto's how...
Don't! Please! D-Criminal, don't leave! If you leave, I quit! Vinman!
D-Criminal, it's not my fault. It's not It doesn't matter. Sean, it don't matter if you lead the most laps. It determines on who has the best car at the end.
I'm just another Gordon! Gordon was supposed to win a smooth stuff!
You're another Gordon? Then what does that make Undertaker, Earnhardt?
No. I hope that doesn't happen. But we'll see. He just needs to calm. He just needs to settle down. Maybe next day will be a lot more calmer. If he insists he can join tomorrow's video and Cup.
Yeah.
I'll
be watching this Sprint Unlimited.
Yep.
Hopefully, if D-Criminal isn't down my throat. D-Criminal, it was just a race. It was just a normal race. Now, if this happens in the third round, yeah, I can see you being upset.
Alrighty, so we're going to wrap it up here. I apologize that the Xfinity portion of this video won't happen till tomorrow, but hey, it'll be a lot more easier, so if you guys who like your specific series has their own video. Fair enough.
We were going to do Xfinity. We were going to be doing Xfinity tonight, folks, but Otto's got some stuff to do, plus D-Criminal, from what I heard from Lewis, is throwing a fit.
God damn it, D-Criminal! If it wasn't for you, we would have done Xfinity!
Yep, that's why I was getting messages on Facebook.
That's why I decided you take care of that and we'll wrap it up here. So, once again, my prediction is Matt Crafton will win his third straight title. Trunks is going to have a difficult time because a lot of their
John West Townley will win Daytona. John West Townley will win Daytona next Friday.
Well, that being said, alright, I'm just messing with you. Till we meet again. Good night, everybody. We'll talk about Xfinity tomorrow. And Cup, the big slamming.
See you guys. And D-Criminal, please calm down.
God damn it! Calm down! Crafton is my championship pick. Good night. Till we meet again.